This is
Now,
Dr. Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
yeah, this game is so good I gifted Susie a copy. Like, that's how fucking good this shit is. Excuse my language. So this is all radios. It's considerably shorter than 100%. And the main goal of this category is just to, you know, turn on all the radios. It's not really that hard. Well, luckily this, oops. Goddamn analog wasn't on.
I'm going to continue to broadcast for as long as I am able. If I'm right, we should be able to pick up the signal right across the valley.
Man, this has to be RNG. Like, definitely. I'm using a PS2 controller on a PC game because I'm epic. I'm gaming like it's 2003. So the story of this game is, there's a small town that you're in right now called Yonton. And one day at the radio station, they pick up on something from outer space, you know, something that just comes out of nowhere, and it goes down into the phone lines and it affects the entire world and makes everyone on Earth disappear. So you play as the entity like a couple hours later, experiencing all the human memories and stuff. It's like an incredibly intriguing concept. So as you can tell, there's no humans around. I'm definitely interested in Ether 1. I also can't pronounce it. I've never seen Montague's mount though.
I keep looking, but it makes no sense.
Oh wow, I didn't know you could do that. That's faster.
See me as an outsider here as well.
Road record strats.
I understand it's difficult. That's all I'm saying. You're locked up at Valis. You've never mixed with the local community.
I never knew you could go over that wall. That saves like 4 seconds. Interesting.
The magnetic field is causing disruptions to phone signals and the rest of the electrics.
Nah, world record's already gone. I made too many mistakes because I'm rusty. These categories are so optimized you can't make a single second mistake in your strafing and stuff. That's what makes it a cool run.
Extraordinary.
Fun fact, this is the first category I ever routed for this game. I just like randomly thought of it when I was like casualing. I'm like, oh, it's actually speedrunnable. Yeah, this game has my favorite trope in fiction where, you know, everybody vanishes. I really like that story mechanic. That's a nice hill. Jeez. Okay.
Electrical failures all over Tower 6. The light is flowing like...
Yeah. If you have like spare change on Steam or like a Steam gift card, you should get this game and speedrun it with me.
I've been recording the pattern
I
for
prefer
3 hours
100%.
and so far have accumulated...
There's a guy that bought my any percent time like 5 days ago. When did he get that back?
Doesn't even reach the back fence, silly old bugger.
Well, loaves and fishes we can manage.
Father
but gardens
Jeremy, might I have a word?
I've always just kind of like had an attachment to walking simulators because they're most of the time they're really easy to speedrun. There's like less RNG and they're just generally funner to run than like console games.
It wasn't just some distortion of physics. They may not under...
Yeah, I played Firewatch. It's one of the best of the genre. This is definitely probably the best of the genre story-wise. Not gameplay-wise, but definitely story-wise and atmosphere. Like, this game is, like, unrivaled. This game beats out some of, like, AAA games in story. Yeah, late split, whatever. Yeah, like, what was it, 3 minutes
just for
under
a few
estimate?
days, yeah. First thing in the morning. I don't want the kids to catch this flu if it's going round.
It's probably that Father Jeremy, spreading it around while he tries to bully everyone into donations for the summer fete.
It seems very quiet in the village, actually, Wendy. Not much
Every
bullying to
computer
be
in the
done.
observatory
Father.
has set
I
itself to
didn't know you were
6:07 a.m. June 6th,
Listen, I came up here to tell a man
1984.
that we've had some vandalism in the village.
I don't understand what
It's a
that
teenage
means.
thing. Tagging, I think they call it. Someone's painting all over doors and things.
Little vandals. Well, I'll tell Neil to make sure we're properly...
I can't believe I went like 3 years not playing this game. Like, I literally can't believe that happened. Like, considering this as my favorite trope in fiction, you'd think I would have figured out to play this by now, but nope. Oh yeah, I gotta remember there's like an invisi wall there. A rusty. Oh no, I didn't do it right. That's how you can tell I haven't done this category in a while.
Phone call from Steven. He wants to shut down the receipt.
I'm gonna start splitting with my D-pad on my controller. You know how you can set up controller buttons?
I can't see him. Should we go down?
Just leave it. We've got to keep moving.
Sean! We can't just leave him. He must be really badly hurt.
Jesus, Diana, we've got to keep moving.
How this didn't win Game of the Year for the story, I'll never know. Just goes to show. Good games usually don't get recognition they deserve.
There's something in the observatory with me. I can feel it.
Oh yeah, I really thought of that angle.
Stephen? Stephen, are you here? It's your mother. Answer me.
Steven.
Stephen!
Oh, Steven.
What have you done, Stephen?
There must be a logic to the pattern.
Kate.
It's shifting in response to me. It's alive.
I think this was built in Unreal.
the
It definitely feels like the
explanation.
Unreal Engine. Could be Unity though. It just feels like it's Unreal. I've worked with Unreal for a few months, and I can just tell this is Unreal. You know, the lighting and stuff. No, it's the Cry engine. I'm stupid. Yeah, it's the Cry engine. I knew it was either that or Unreal. Stupid microphone.
All the power spiked with the last discharge and then went out again. And I could see the Aurora depth.
See, in this category, you skip all pretty much all the story elements, so you don't get that emotion like you do in 100%. %'100% is definitely the best category in this game by far. It's really fun to run too. Even on low graphics setting, this game's beautiful. Yeah, literally just radios. I hope they remake this game one day so I can speedrun the remake and cry a second time, TBH.
Under the microscope, you could see how the light was following the cellular structure of its...
I still haven't got the achievement for all radios, and I've done it like 30 times now. There's a glitch in the game where if you use the sprint button at all, you can't get the achievement, and they never fixed it. So if you ever sprint and get all the radios, you just won't get the achievement, and it's like, why? Where is it? Oh, hello, Doodle Tones. Tones? I can't speak. It's right here. You just get to the end as quick as possible. You don't interact with anything but the requirements.
The radio telescope in Tower 6 is burned out. Background radiation...
Yes it is. You just can't sprint. Like at all when you do it. It's like, it's a bug that the developer never patched. Because the developer didn't give a crap, apparently.
I hung up on Steven. He doesn't understand. Even if he were here to experience it directly, I'm still not sure he would.
God damn it, Crimson. Like, fuck off. I knew that was gonna happen because of what I said about Susie. Susie's thing showing up on stream.
Got the telescope up and running again, but the pattern has burnt itself onto the lens.
Ah, Windows 10. Why do you do this to me? Like...
There you go.
Oh, thanks, Frank. That should get it out of the way.
Should get it out of the way.
I don't know what happened. It just...
Little Capri Dog, aka QuickFest. Now, we're on to my favorite area of the game, which is Lakeside Camp, which has by far the saddest arc of the 6 arcs. Yeah, as soon as you update something, it always breaks something that you're using. At least for me, it does. Appleton, I knew it was you. Frank, or I forget the name. This game can have SMP1 levels of optimization. It's actually quite nuts. It's just how like optimized this game can be for a speedrun. That's so nice.
I don't even care that he was screwing her. What made me angry...
Yeah, I don't either. Her name is Kate, and she's the main character of the game, or the main focus of the humans.
I tried to leave the observatory, but couldn't.
This way.
I stood at the gates.
There's a chance I could PB, but it's like very low, like maybe less than 5%, for sure. Can I even go through here? Yeah. Oh yeah, you do this one first. I haven't done this category in a while, so I kind of forgot the order that you do it.
All 5 towers are now operating together, and I've got the reception up to the red zone, but...
There's an achievement for opening up all the trailer doors. I haven't done it yet. Should probably get to doing that soon. Am I dropping frames, or are you dropping frames? It's probably me. I thought it was me. I am gonna invent a new category for this game called All Books. That should be interesting.
You sure no one saw you? Mrs. Graves?
I can hardly look
Or All
around.
Bird Books, or whatever you want to call it. I wonder if I can go through here. Oh my god, I think you can. Oh, that's actually faster. Nice. Good to know. Yeah, except for you can't go up there, so. I love discovering new strats in the oldest category in this game. You think it'd be the most optimized? This way. Fun fact, you actually play as the entity in this game. Everybody thinks you play as Kate, but that's actually not correct. Because there's a quote, or there's a line of dialogue near the end that actually proves you play as the entity, because Kate actually disappears. She's the last person on Earth, but she disappears last, obviously. So that's how you know that you don't play as Kate, because this takes place after that. Like an hour or two. So it's like, yeah. I agree, and you raised almost 50 bucks so far. That's pretty good.
It's completely done. It won't start.
It's only a short walk to the camp. I think we should split up. You go and fetch Rachel. I'll go back to the village and find
I don't think we should split up.
Little Tipworth. My least favorite area of the game.
Do you think she'll like it?
It's in an awful state, Stephen. I don't
It'll
think
be an
so.
adventure. It'll need putting down roots.
Physical changes are evident. Although the butterfly burn is now faded, I can clearly...
Oh, really? Tell him I'm the world record holder for hurdy-gurdy, kind of a big deal. Not really. And I'm second place in Rapture 80%, new 80%. Are you really, Shadow? It's actually hard to get Yu-Gi-Oh! Rures because, you know, technically all RNG.
Darling Stephen, I don't know if you'll ever listen to this. Maybe you've decided to stay with Kate.
I think looking up like this makes it easier. If I remember correctly. Yeah, this game has superb music.
Appleton! You done it. You thieving bastard. I knew it was you. But then you have to leave.
This game has one of my favorite soundtracks of all time. Of anything.
This is Catherine Collins, recording for posterity.
Come here, this was a mistake.
What do you want me to say?
Alright, prepare your tears, everyone. My favorite sad
Pressure in
scenes
my
coming
eyes
up.
again. I can't move my legs.
Prepare those tissues. My favorite scene in the game is this one, by far.
When I was a kid, my dad found a fox. It had been hit by a car and couldn't walk anymore. My mum went spare, of course. Made him keep it in the shed. He was already slipping away from us then. He spent hours with that fox, telling it all about Italy and the villages they bombed there. I was jealous, I think. But the fox got more of my dad than I did. But it was dying, that was clear. So one day, I snuck out, took it a sandwich for food. I was only 8. When it bit me, I remember the anger, the shock, the hurt. Running in, screaming from the garden. My mum panicking about rabies. My dad beat it to death with a spade. Later I found him crying. I'd done it, Ken, son. That's what he said. I'd done it, Ken, it was hurting you. That's just a poor, dumb, dying animal. It doesn't know it's hurting us. Christ help us, it's left the valley. It's everywhere now. It's been 3 hours since the planes went over. I haven't been able to reach anyone on the shortwave. I'm beginning to think I may have made a terrible miscalculation.
God, like, whoever wrote this story deserves a fucking Oscar. Like, fuck.
You understand me, don't you? Well, there's no one left. Just me. You know what this is? What I'm gonna do? You want light? Fine. I'll give you light. After me, there's no one. You'll be all alone again. Forever. Like before. You've taken everyone I've ever loved from me. You've made me do things I never even thought I was capable of. But if you think I'm coming with you... Kate? Wait.
I agree, Capri,
Stop.
on both notions.
Kate.
This is Catherine Collins. I don't know if anyone will ever hear this. It's all over. I'm the only one left.
This scene reminds me a lot of the 1980s film The Quiet Earth. It's got that hella vibe to it. Hence why I named the final split after it. Yeah. Also nice random world record. How bad was my first PB, like, or my other PB? Alright, time's coming up in a second here. And time. I beat it by almost a minute, fuck.
The end is coming now. I'm not afraid. We have each other. We lived apart from them. We understand now our failure to touch, to belong. But it doesn't matter anymore. Everybody is gone, and we will join them. We are born apart, driftwood on the banks of an endless dark ocean, and we will be carried away by the swell soon enough. But in between, in the single day of living, that dancing in a strip of sunlight, we can find what we miss. The love that makes us whole.
Thank you, Loka.
The imminence. Everybody found their other. This pattern is mine.
One of the best games ever created for story, in my opinion. 3427 now. So that is Everybody's Gone to the Rapture. Thank you for allowing me to play this here, considering it's literally a rocking simulator. So let's prepare for the other run. So goodbye.